Hello and welcome to Spark Joy Astrology. My name is Joy and welcome to Saturday, August 26th, 2023's major aspects going down, friends. I hope you've been having a great day so far. We are working with two energetic waves that have already gone down as far as exact, but we're still feeling the waves of those energies because they are still in engagement range, so close enough for us to still feel it. And that is Mars trining Pluto. Mars representing our willpower and that desire to charge and go after what we want, and Pluto, the god of treasure and the god of hell, but these deep, dark desires. So with this particular trine, we've been working with a lot of beautiful power, transformation energy. And we also have been working with the energy wave of Pluto squaring the nodes, which if you've been following me, friends, you know I've talked about that probably enough. If you need more, go back. But it is definitely also a power up. Anytime Pluto's involved, we're looking at some deep patterns and uncovering some shadowy stuff so that we can up level. But okay, let's dive into the exact aspects of today. Our moon is in Sagittarius. She will be moving completely out of Sagittarius, meaning through the last few degrees, the anaretic test degrees. And then she will move early in the morning around 7 o'clock into Capricorn and make her way to make some positive aspects in the evening. So while we are sleeping, friends, we might have some dreams that bring up some challenge, some murkiness. So let's dive into the aspects that begin at 12:55 a.m. and they range from that all the way to 3:03 a.m. because they involve the nodes, which are shifting and oscillating. So there's always a range of time that any planet makes an aspect to the nodes. And here the moon at 26 degrees of Sagittarius makes a trine to the north node, who is hanging out in Aries at 26 degrees, and a sextile to the south node in Libra at 26 degrees. The nodes represent our purpose and our fate in this particular lifetime, and where they are now for this 18-month cycle, maybe 17 months now, if I remember correctly, we are working on individualizing ourselves and releasing old relationships that do not serve us, or maybe patterns within relationships that are old and outdated. But this particular check-in early on with the moon is definitely working with the subconscious realms. So we are most likely sleeping at this time here in Colorado. So we're definitely tapping in, though, to this deeper purpose downloads. So there can be some entering into the subconscious realms, linking our emotions, because it's the moon, to the deep core mission of the north node, this compass leading us to our highest good. So psychic downloads are most definitely possible during this evening as we're sleeping, using these as divining tools, as guidance into our waking lives. So creativity is abounding at this time, so just enjoy your dreams, friends. At 1:49 a.m., the next aspect that the moon makes is at 26 degrees of Sagittarius, and she squares Neptune, who's going retrograde in Pisces. This is the murkiness. So this is where our emotional nature, the moon, is in a square, a tense aspect to Neptune, the planet of spiritual energy. So there is this emotional confusion at this time. So thank God we are sleeping at this particular time. I really do believe that we will have some fascinating dreams to talk about in the morning of Saturday, the 26th. I am in a relationship with a Pisces, and his sun is in the 12th house, and he has the most incredible dreams. And as soon as Mercury went retrograde this week, he has been just full of awesome dream stories. So this evening, or this morning, early in the morning on Saturday, we're going to be ripe in it, friends. But there's a kind of confusion energy when Neptune is squaring our intuitive moon nature. So tensions between our emotions and our higher self, our spiritual downloads. So there's just a little bit tense energy here. So very thankful that we are sleeping and that our dreams are taking this on. So when you wake up, be ready to write down any dreams that come up, because they are most definitely helping you to lead your subconscious through any challenge that you need to face. Okay, our next aspect is at 5:56 a.m. when the moon at 29 degrees, here we go with that 29th anaretic degree, the test degree. At the very end of any constellation, there is always a test. It's the universe giving us our cumulative test, right? So here at this point, the moon is being tested at 29 degrees of Sagittarius before she exits. She is squaring Mars at 29 degrees of Virgo. Mars is at the end of his Virgo travels, friends, and here he is at the anaretic degree. So at this particular time, I would not be surprised if we are needing to speak our truth and express ourselves wisely. Mars can definitely get hot and heavy and hot-tempered and fast to react. So here at this test degree, know that you are being tested with your Martian nature, and so take a deep breath and a step back, friends, around early morning time on Saturday, working though to still speak your truth, because Mars is at the end of Virgo, and Virgo is the throat chakra of the grand cosmic being that we inhabit. So as above, so below, this throat chakra energy is being tested. Can you speak your truth today? Will you have the willpower to speak your truth? And you will most definitely be tested in this arena. You will have the desire to fight for yourself, but you must stay grounded, friends. You must pass the test. Okay, so perseverance through obstacles. There is a beautiful balance in the cosmos with this particular aspect, as we do have the moon in a masculine fire sign that is Sagittarius, and you have Mars, that masculine friend, in a feminine earth sign of Virgo. So there is this yin and yang balance that is taking place, and you also are working with the moon, which is more of our inner nature, and Mars, which is that outer nature. So there is this beautiful alchemy of balance with this aspect. So you do have the universe decide when you do take a step back and breathe and come into that balance point. But do know we are being tested with Mars finishing his cycle in Virgo today. All right, the next aspect comes in at 7:05 a.m. when the moon moves out of Sagittarius and comes into Capricorn. This is an earth feminine cardinal sign. This means cardinal is an initiator energy. It's the beginning of the season, this particular energy. So you have Aries, which is the start of spring, Cancer, the start of summer, Libra, the start of fall, and here we have Capricorn, the start of winter. And so there is this get down to work kind of energy when you have Capricorn, because it does represent winter in the northern hemisphere, where we have to, ration out what we have. We have to take stock of what we have, but things are important because we have to have this solid foundation to survive through the harshness of winter. So Saturn ruled, meaning it is restrictive, right? Winter is tough, it's harsh. And so this particular energy does know how to work hard. Our moon here does kind of get a little less comfortable with emotions and gets a lot more comfortable with working. So creating that solid foundation, that practical energy, there is the desire for success and the tangible things. So there is also this desire to kind of be hard on ourselves, to be, that queen bee that Capricorn is, and turn that energy on ourselves and not give ourselves enough emotional check-ins and love. So that is where our moon is now, friends. And I do have a song I'd love to share with you. It's called "The Earth is My Lover" by Katarina Rain, and I really feel like it sums up this day. As Mars was being tested, are we using our voice? Can we ground into our sovereignty? And that is what Virgo has been asking us to do with Mars in Virgo. stand in our fullness, our sovereignty, and use our voice to speak our truth. And so please go check out that song, because I think it's perfect for this day. Very much encapsulates the energy of the moon also moving into Capricorn, this earthy, strong sign. Okay, at 12:38 p.m., the moon moves to 3 degrees of Capricorn and trines the sun at 3 degrees of Virgo. Yay for a trine between the yin and the yang in our cosmos. This is a very grounded trine because they are both feminine earth signs. We have Virgo and Capricorn, where the moon and the sun are. So there is this balance, and a trine is ambivalent or benevolent, beautiful energy. Blessings are bestowed upon this union in the sky today. So opportunities arise with expansion. This is a deeper understanding of the mental and the physical, ease and harmony between the two of them, as well as conscious and unconscious harmony. So there's a whole lot of harmony and balance happening, friends. But our confidence really gets an uplift in the early afternoon hours of Saturday. Grounded, beautiful energy. And as far as our lunar cycle goes, we have come to the point where we've had that first quarter square, so their challenge has been faced, and now we're able to, with the trine, see where we can up level. So there's this grounded up leveling energy of those intention seeds that we planted at the Leo new moon. The next aspect comes in at 1:39 p.m. and this is a sextile, a 60-degree aspect between the moon at 3 degrees, so it didn't go very far, right? And in Capricorn, sextiling Saturn retrograde in Pisces. So here we have two feminine signs. Now Pisces is a water sign though, so we are working with earth and water, but both feminine. So we tap into a deeper sense of yin energy at the end of, well, it's not the end of the day, it's 2 p.m. Ooh, I will be teaching an inversion class. How exciting is that? And so very perfect. Saturn is, let's get down and work hard. And with this sextile, there's some balanced harmony energy around our emotions, doing the hard work and enjoying it, leveling up, wising up, becoming more mature, and having a sense of pride, because Saturn does represent that wise energy. So we are leveling up in ways of teaching. Saturn is representing of that teacher, also ancestors, friends. So this is a beautiful time to pay respect to our past elders, as well as our elders still alive, the people that bring stability into our life, as well as the stability that comes into our life. So all those responsibilities and commitments that we have, there's a sense of loyalty and love to them on this 2 p.m. time. And remember, we're working with Mountain Daylight Time, friends. But a beautiful satisfaction with this last aspect of the day that is exact. It's a beautiful wisdom sharing aspect. And like I said, ancestors, friends, this is where they are sprinkling fertilizer on the Mercury cycle, with Mercury retrograde now. All right, friends, the fertilizer is being sprinkled. The full moon is just next week on the 30th, and it is a special full moon in the fact that it is a blue moon, the second full moon in a month, and it is super close to the earth. So very powerful, very exciting. And yes, this day is where we are checking in with that lunar cycle and something good happening towards our intention seeds. All right, I love you oh so much, and I'm sending you so much joy and love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.